Oh, folks, something a little bit different today. We're down in London on Brick Lane in front of a big Lego mural, to be specific. And we're down on Brick Lane because Brick Lane is the perfectly named location of the Art of the Brick exhibition, which is the big Lego art touring exhibition. I think it's previously been in San Francisco and presumably in other parts of the world as well. It's got a residency here in London for a little while. It's been here a couple of months. I think it's here for a little bit longer. And we are wandering down there to go and check it out. And we thought we'd bring you with us because, you know, always thinking of you. This is a very funky part of London that I immediately feel I'm too old to be a part of. The Brick Lane brick shop is down there apparently. But it's lots of markets. There's a jazz festival here. There was a video game festival going on back there. And it's just lots of cool young people knocking around the place. And then me and Anna looking for the Lego thing. I don't remember specifically when we got old, but when we do stuff like this, it becomes very clear at some point we did. Right, I think we're getting closer because there's a sign for it. The Art of the Brick. I don't think it's through this graffiti covered door. It might be. My excellent detective work continues. So I think it's down this street next to us. The street art around here is very cool. I apologise for any willies or swear words you might be seeing on the walls. I can't edit everything out. There's a lot of it, but I think it's down here. It's a piece of broccoli on that wall, which is, I mean, it's a design choice. This is a very cool area. There we go. That looks about right. I think we are in there. We are here a little bit early, but they've waved us down. So I think we're in here in the exhibition hub / art centre / boiler house. So we are in, and immediately, you know what I'm drawn to. Oh yes, it's a giraffe, specifically a tiger giraffe. Which is quite cool because it has the little brick counts next to it as well. Got an enormous violin and then a tiny man holding a normal sized pencil. I'm basing that scale on Anna being next to it. And a big football with countries on. These are all insanely good. It's very impressive. I mean, that is bonkers. I don't even know how you start planning on doing something like that. From the bottom. Yeah. 1,240 bricks. It's not even that many bricks. Are they all 1x3s? Oh no, there's different bricks in there. It's a bit dusty. Needs to get himself a little Lego Hoover like the one we've got. I don't know if that's a real man or a Lego man. I also don't know if I'll be allowed to sit in that chair and have my picture taken next to the man. I don't want to get shouted at. They said on the way in, no touching. I don't know if sitting on that chair counts as touching. So that Lego man, 21,000 bricks. So that's 2 Eiffel Towers there. 2 and a bit Eiffel Towers. Enormous chess pieces as well. So even they, is that 4,500 bricks for the 2 of them, do you think? It's big. There you go. If you put your mind to it, you could make that. Less than 1,000 pieces. Let's memorise that, and I'm going to buy you a bunch of yellow brick and ask you to make one. Oh wow. Somebody swimming. With some very cool lighting on it as well. Ah right, now this is the one that you see on all the marketing and stuff for the event. It is really cool. What's that? 11,000 bricks. And he's just ripping his chest open and all of the Lego is tumbling out of him. But it is, we're at an art place. We're doing art. We're not cultured enough for art. We're art people now. This man's got an arm off.
Apparently it all took over 2 weeks.
I see. What this is it?
Dust it though.
Yeah, it does need a good dusting, doesn't it? It's all very dusty. Big room. Full of various bits and bobs, including a bird. A blackbird, specifically.
Right.
Well, it's a black bird. I think that's a good description of it. Then we have females. No shoes on. A couple of old folk. And then apparently we're just watching a film. And then we have a very impressive, massive Lego hand that I really want to high five. It's all I can do not to high five that. That is 14,500 bricks. Bunch of people hanging out. And then a pencil head, which is actually described as a pencil head. This guy likes pencils. This has been the second pencil I've seen already. Various faces. And then, so we've got the faces loose over there. And then over here, we've got the bodies that have had their faces replaced with various shapes. That is a perfect square. That is so cool. Frustration. Self-portrait. Left a part of myself. Oh, there you go. That's the most arty thing I've seen in here. So we have the missing piece in the middle. I'll level with you. I thought that was Elvis. Look away if you don't like smooching. We have smooching going on. Oh, that was just called kiss. I would have called that smooching. This is definitely giving me a lesson in making sure that I regularly clean the Lego. Because I think once it gets this dirty, it's pretty hard to bring back. Dust the Lego. So next room, the human condition. And this is an awful lot of, believe it or not, humans. Including this guy, who's ripping his own head open. Which is alarming. He seems to be a fan of this pose with something bursting out of the chest of something else. I mean, it does look cool. I'm trying to work out what this one is. Don't know why it's got a big pole above it. And we've got lots of skeletons over there, or skeleton heads. They look very happy though. They seem to be enjoying themselves. I am encouraged by the use of fishing line on this one. I won't feel so bad about hanging my up house off the ceiling above the Lego City now. And then what is this? Untitled black semicircle. That's exactly what it is. It's a black semicircle. Oh, there's a guy here. All very arty, isn't it, there? Another fella with his hands off. That seems to be another recurring theme. I imagine if I understood art, I could make some kind of comment on that. I'm very much a Lego guy, not an art guy though. So this is the past master's room. It looks like in here we've got loads of recreations of classic art things, which is interesting because I imagine if you were to paint a version of the Mona Lisa and put it up at an art show, people would call you a monster. Make it out of Lego. It's all good. They are cool though. I'm trying to work out which, if any of these, we've seen in real life on our various trips. Are any of these from Rome? There you go, this one's from Rome. I wonder if me and Anna saw this in Rome. Probably not. You did just build that. That is interesting. I wonder whether the Lego set that you can now buy is based on this, or I want to know who did it first. Probably this guy. Yeah, you're basically an artist because you've just done that. That's on my office wall. Not as well lit as that though. I need to get some spotlights. That is incredibly well lit. Is that backlit? Or is it just a really good spotlight? It's a really good spotlight. That looks really, really cool. I'd like that one on my office wall to go with my Great Wave. That looks really cool. And then here we have the Mona Lisa, which of course there is a Mona Lisa set coming later this year. Yeah, this summer I think we get a Mona Lisa set. It's probably not going to be quite on that scale.
That was where that man was saying.
We did see that in Rome. There you go.
Well, I did. I don't know if you...
So we were in the Sistine Chapel earlier in the year. And now we've seen the Lego version. Gotta say, prefer the Lego version. Not getting shouted at by an Italian man here. That is cool. This is the other one that's available in Lego, isn't it? Starry Night. So there is a Starry Night Lego set as well. So I am now starting to wonder if Lego are just ripping this guy off. But they do look really cool. So next up is the portrait room, which, as the name suggests, is full of portraits. I wonder how many of these were done with the Lego Store Mosaic Maker. Probably not many of them. But you could replicate something like this with the Mosaic Maker. Well, I don't think they let you use celebrity faces, but I might get my own close-up version of my face like that. I'd like that. So worth pointing out for anyone with mobility issues, like Anna, everything we've seen so far has been disabled access, ramps, everything like that, but we are now hitting a point where there's a staircase. So this is why we've left the scooter back in our hotel. We're only staying like 3 or 4 minute walk from here. But yeah, it did say on the website there is parts of the exhibition that you can't get to in a wheelchair. So up on the top floor, oh, that cloud is so cool. I want some of these above the city. That's great.
That man's using a Lego umbrella.
He is using a Lego umbrella. This you like this Lego umbrella?
Look. Lego files.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, all these elements are in these pictures. That's clever. We have a dog beast here. Is it a dog beast or is it a polar bear? I think it's a dog. Oh yeah, so there's that dog in that picture. And we're also over here. We have some nice train track, which probably cost less than I spent on train track recently. Check that video out. And there it is in the picture.
With the guy that makes them.
Oh, is that this guy? Is that the art guy? Very cool. And then there's a pair of flip-flops down here. I am a flip-flop guy. Oh, the flip-flops and the towel from this picture. That's cool, the way all those individual bricks are all dangling on different pieces of wire. That's an incredible effect. That looks so cool. So this next room, called Skulls, I feel like might be a room full of skulls. Sometimes my intuition is just incredible. Just like this room. This is absolutely bonkers. I'm a little bit worried that, similar to in a hall of mirrors, I'm just going to walk into one of these walls because it's mirrors all around. But this is so cool in here. I can't imagine how long this would take to do. I think they're all identical. Well, knowing what little I know about art, I imagine there's one that's different to all the others, just to add that little pretentious sparkle to it. That'll be the thing. When we get out of here, we'll tell people we came in and we're like, hey Kev, did you see the one skull that was different to all the other skulls? No, I didn't. I don't even know that's such a thing. I should spread the rumour that that's a thing. And I think that end is just the mirrors. But it makes this room seem huge. It's only probably no more than 10 feet tall, the ceiling, but it feels like it just goes forever in every direction. Okay. This is awesome. Look at that. Interesting that just like the dragon that came with the Dungeons and Dragons set, it's not posable without all these strings holding it up. Can't hold itself up under its own weight. Guess how many bricks? This is a fun game. 40,000. 80,000 bricks. Wow. It is so cool though. All I want to do is ride him. Or, strangely, climb inside his ribcage. He is cool though. So we've now got a little interactivity area. There's a sketching area behind me. And then over here, there's some massive Duplo bricks. So these Duplo bits, it's absolutely full of Lego and Duplo in there. And then you've got all these baseboards on the wall. So I made some art. I officially have some art hanging on the wall of an art gallery. Let me know in the comments what you think my art is. And the great thing is, because it's art, you can't be wrong. Oh, folks, we have a gift shop and they've got a giraffe shirt. Why don't they have that in adult sizes? I would be all over that. I'm tempted to get that just to put on my office wall. And here we find Anna in her natural habitat. She's found a video game to play. And that was that, boys and girls. We were in there probably about 45 minutes. It was very, very, very cool. I hope it came across as cool on camera as it did in person. I think it was £18 a ticket. We pre-booked about 6 weeks ago, so I don't know if it maybe costs more for you to turn up on the day. Like I say, I think it is here on Brick Lane, which is, I mean, it's not quite on Brick Lane. Brick Lane is there. This is Brick Lane adjacent, but it's here on Brick Lane, central London, cool part of London, with lots of street art and awesome little food places and coffee shops. But it's here for a little while longer yet. I would recommend, if you have any interest in Lego at all and you're in the UK, it's probably somewhere you need to go and check out. Apparently, according to the information video we watched at the start, it's been in over 100 countries worldwide. So it's certainly done the tour. And even if you've only got a mild passing interest in Lego, I think for 18 quid, it definitely has to go on a list of cool things to do in London. We're going to head back to our hotel and pack up and head home. So if you've enjoyed this video, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on it for us. Subscribe to the channel for loads more Lego content. And thank you very much for watching.